Okay, guys, we are about to talk about the top gainers on the market. These stocks are exploding in this pre-market session. We're looking for the markets to open up with more bullishness as well as we are looking to see Bitcoin and the overall crypto markets to continue to come in for overall more bullishness. Now, if the markets do open up with a big round of bullishness, there'll be a pullback in between. Remember, around about an hour after the market opens. For me, that's 9:30 exactly. The markets have they reverse it, so that bullishness turns back into bearishness. But they are looking to have the markets more bullish coming into the new year now. Hopefully this can continue because if this year turns into being a more bearish year at the beginning of the year, and that's going to kind of set the tone and the sentiment for the rest of the year, and people are going to be bearish on everything, and they don't care because if they make money betting that things go down, and they know that getting those puts and those shorts are not going to make the whole market's going to go away, so everything going to be fine anyways, and they lock in those gains. It's just going to be a bunch of day traders and new traders and members and stuff like that who don't know what they have going on. So I'm here to let you know to watch out for any dips that can come in. No matter what happens, there will always be pullbacks on the market. Even when we talk about these stocks that are even at the top gainers for the pre-market, and you can see how as these top gainers in the pre-market are becoming overbought and making bearish divergence on the pre-market time frames. Right now, it's still the pre-market, so that's our 15 minutes and our 1 minute trading chart time frame. Now, this comes down to also understanding what type of trader you are, because everybody not the early morning pre-market trader. Some people just be getting up to watch their stocks early morning. Some people like to get up and catch all of those risky breakouts in the morning. It comes down to what makes you feel comfortable. As you already know, I'm just a swing trader bringing you guys the safe, easy, early seats. So I like to catch those stocks at the 52-week lows and oversolds. I already did put out a couple oversold stocks just this morning, and I am getting ready to update the next set of upcoming swings here towards the after hours. But now for today, if you want to get into some of these early, then you got LYT, ARBK, and NMRA. Again, the markets can change direction and things can come up more bearish. So have your 7 to 15% stop losses set no matter what. And just because I'm still holding the stock up 40% or holding the crypto up 500%, whatever it is, that doesn't mean you have to lock in gains to somewhere when you feel nervous. Now, when I feel nervous, I've been doing this for a very long time. In fact, this is the only thing I've ever done for a lot of years now. I might not get nervous at all. I'm completely calm and collected with everything. But if you know where to trade and stuff like that, you're gonna feel nervous about everything. So you gotta have your 7 to 15% stop loss. Because if people do their own things, although we may all catch the same stocks and go for the same things, people got their own goals. So you gotta understand what your goal is, whether that be long terms. Whether on a stock like TGL, this thing got an average volume of 1.25 million, and they got a current volume of 35 million. Lots of value you're gonna pick up here instead of pre-market. Being at the top of the pre-market list is one of the best things that a stock can be. Being at the top of there because it's the number one thing everybody is watching out for at said time. And when the markets open up, as you can see, they're making bearish divergence. It'll be a pullback. If they pull back, they finna easily retest the range about those 55 cents. And I say 55 cents. That's where your RSI is gonna go back down towards the middle range, and then they go try to build support there unless the whole market is dumped back down. We can go see exactly what's going on TGL right now. And remember, no matter what anybody says about a stock, not me, not the news, not that dude over there, not Susie Q down the block, that stock and those markets can change direction and will change direction fast. So, you got to really do what you're doing. Keep on what you got going on and whatnot. But right now, you got extra larges coming in the TGL. You got and Moomoo was updated minute by minute to say order flow. Weeble will kind of be off. I'll show you back on Weeble in a second. But right now, you got the extra larges coming in. You got the largest, mediums, and smalls that are all going out of this thing right now because they're looking to lock in some gains. TGL. What is this stock anyway? This is a holdings company. Treasury Global, which is engaged in developing technology platforms. The company has developed two technology solutions: the Z City app, a unique digital ecosystem that transforms and simplifies the e-payment experience for consumers while simultaneously allowing them to earn rewards, and Tasty, a digital food and beverage management system. We'll look deeper into all that. I believe that it's a big tech event coming up on the 7th, the CES Tech Convention. We'll look further into that later on as I've got to go make an update on FFIE and Hollow, some of the different stocks that we should be seeing at upcoming events, and do have more upcoming events and things to look forward to. Those are some of the things that I'm holding. In fact, let me go see what I got right now. Let me see, and I'll tell you exactly what it's looking like for me over here right now. So I am still in. Maybe you can catch some of these. I got LYT, even ARBK down 1%, APLT up 10%, Hollow still up 50%, FFIE up 40%. Some SPY calls looking for the markets to explode. Hopefully, you actually do come in for this bullish. Those SPY calls open up about 200%. And Plug Power. I am down 1%. Plug is gonna be a long swing for any of you. Like if you're newer to trading and you're looking for a clean, safe swing, you ain't gotta worry not too much about and stuff like that. Well, you're looking for something like Plug Power, a bigger market cap of strong fundamentals, a company of the future, and this industry is gonna so these sectors and industries they all get their turn. You know, like you can actually go see your heat map. You know what I mean? Like see what all the different sectors and industries actually are literally. You know, and then like some people trade off of that. You know what I mean? I'm going for whatever pops up back up in the cycle. I don't look at all willy nilly. I go from the 52-week lows, pick out my favorites are those things explode, go to the most actives, lock in gains real quick out the top gainers and then reset. You know, and you can't catch them all. You're not going to be able to catch them all. So like right now, you see TGL and SPX and all that stuff exploding. You're probably already holding in some things. You're probably already done previously caught these things. It's all about just getting your rounds within there. But SCPX, ooh, look at this one. Coming in from 30 cents up to 86 cents. And the markets do open up in about 20 minutes. So I'm just going to finish this video off and get ready to get back to watching the portfolio. They got an average volume of 300,000 and a current volume of 12 million with a free flow on 4.54 million. Filling up that flow, over filling up that flow. All into the pre-market right now, making this thing come in for a hot spike. It didn't last too long in Scorpius Holdings. Let's go see SCPX along in the Discord as well for parabolic moves, parabolic plays. When stocks pop up on the parabolic scan buy list, they end up start they start coming in parabolic scan buy list multiple days one after another. So we could see SCPX stock starting to pop up here again, and we'll be able to see things like TGL stock, which is also getting alerted out along in the sections, even in Coach Tidwell sections. We're gonna watch these things pick up on parabolics, pre-market stocks are usually getting picked up by the parabolic scan buy list. And if they like under that dollar, like we can see TGL and SCPX at, well, you know, they got to get back to that dollar. So while everybody's finally noticing, now that they all up here, the people gonna spend the next days and so's, you know, doing a research and finding some fundamentals and they're finding a reason to believe they're gonna have a couple videos over there and a couple pieces of news over here after about you know 3-4 days a week, then those things just become the top trending things, you know, at least like down at the dollar. But they take patience. They take patience for real. You can't just jump into you don't get me wrong, you can, you know, you just getting that breakout. But you know, like for me, it's not about a breakout. I'm trading with proper market mannerisms. I'm getting in there off the upcoming swings. I'm locking in my gains out off of those as we go along, catching the next swing that's coming up. You know, me, I really stay away from the day trades. And if I really go for a day trade, it's really just a SPY or IWM, you know, like not even a waste no time. Like not even said the penny stocks are a waste of time, but like, you know, look, man, you know, people advance into options and big whales and you know institutions. They only be trading those options and spies and QQs and whatnot for a reason. Because this is where the actual money really is, and it's a lot easier and a lot less to worry about. You still just going from overbought down to oversold, or you're going from oversold back to overbought, point blank period. And you ain't got to worry about what the CEO do, what that news do, what the FUD say. Some day traders finna do those over. Some people got some trap cards and some limit orders placed down around these. You ain't even know it was AIs that was even you using the market. You knew the trade, and you don't understand any of that stuff. You know, well, you know, you could negate all of that stuff by just trading what only lies on the market condition, which is spike, QQQ, and IWM. And then the market's either finna go bullish in your direction or they finna go bearish in your direction. You know, ain't really no between there. You know, but where we at with it though? Oh yeah, Nito stock. They come in for about 121% explosion. I caught Nito stock yesterday. Saudi, I sold out of there, but that's how it be. You know, you get in, locking your gains when you got to, and then get ready to move on to the next thing. And coach, wow, coach Niche was throwing Nito out all on his second. He was all over yesterday. Look at this. Super Nito was on fire, going to be the best thing in the world. And that was after getting picked up by the parabolic scam bots first, of course, under a dollar. Like I said, you see those things on time, and previous alerts will come in. Follow along with the trend when you see all the coaches along in a section. Just watch show you guys the bankability search engine because if you type your stock into the search engine, then you can see if all the coaches and all the sections are matching up specifically for that thing. Like I said, I caught Nito stock yesterday off of that parabolic scan bot alert section that came out, and it's still running up today. You know, you do what you got to do. Locking gains. I like gains. Be ready for the next thing. Now you got MFI coming in for a bull run from 60 cents up to $1.75 here on MFI stock. A very hot stock right now. We don't see MFI too often. I would get MFI for a quick move as well out of Coach Manson's section. He would throw MFI around 6 o'clock. Of course, that would just be a quick trade for me. So I would lock in gains real fast. You know, you still fall under my alerts, and you better see what I'm telling you. I'm selling out of those things, whether it's for a big gain or a small gain, whatever it is, or even just for a loss. And if you holding something down still and you got everything else exploding, you know, cut that little loss short and just let your runners run with a 7 to 15% stop loss. Don't get me wrong, but let those things run. You know what I mean? If other things are holding you back, and then you can regroup and reallocate everything. But these are the top pre-market gainers. Okay, these are the biggest ones. Only these top four. Be checking out things like LYT. Um, There was a few. There was a couple other ones I was just looking at. LYT, ARBK, and ANMRA, was it? I believe. Be looking out for these for early moves. Like NMRA already taking off. I should have gotten that one first. It's crazy, but it's not too late because these is upcoming swings, and this one got a gap to fill. So it's about $10. So don't miss this. I'm Billy Banks. I'll see y'all in there. Happy trade.